Fine. What is more important for a woman, her career or her family? Suppose if there is a young girl, 19-year-old, 20-year-old girl, or maybe 22-year-old girl who comes to you and she tells you that I want to become a doctor, okay, but I also want to get married to my boyfriend or whatever, to my family, whoever is saying. So, what will be your advice to her? Will you tell her to go ahead with a career first or get married first and then go
Career.
for the career? What will you
Yeah,
suggest?
I will suggest career,
Hmm.
because if you have a career, you can do whatever you want in your life.
Hmm.
And sometimes, yeah, it's really difficult. It's really challenging to face everything.
Hmm.
But if you have a career, you will feel different level of satisfaction even in your life. And you are like a free woman. You can do whatever you want. You have your own money, so it doesn't matter what your husband is, what your father is. But if you earn your money, that time you will feel different. That can't be explained in the word. So definitely, I will recommend to other all girls that first they should focus on the career, and then they should get married. But in the speak here Telugu, but they know English and Hindi too, and so that's why it's easy for me. And I take it like it's a big it's a positive thing for me. I can grow myself here because here everyone speak very well English. So it also helped me to learn myself something new.
Fantastic, fantastic, amazing. Um, right. So you mentioned you are here to improve your English speaking skills, right? So what challenges or what difficulties do you face, Priyanka, when you speak?
So I feel like whenever I talk to someone, sometimes I fumble, or I feel like I don't get right vocab at the right time. Sometimes I feel like I get stuck while elaborating something, and I feel like I can explain my local language more better, than English. It's happened with everyone, and sometimes I make pronunciation mistake while I try to speak any new word or new vocab. So on that time.
Okay, okay, all right. We will definitely work on that in today's session. Okay. I would just like to inform you that if you make any mistakes or if you say something wrong, I will be correcting you on the spot, Priyanka. Okay, in between. So don't mind me interrupting you. Second thing, I would request you to avoid giving me one word answers or one line answers. Try to be a little bit more elaborate with whatever answers you are giving me. Okay, it helps me and it helps you also to speak better. It helps me to analyze better.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. So having said that, let's begin today's session. I will start with a very simple question. Okay. I just want to know, how does a normal day of yours look like? How does it start and how does your day end? Tell me about that.
So I wake up at 7 o'clock,
Hmm?
and then I go to the kitchen. I prepare my tea, and I start my day with tea and warm water. So I prepare it for myself, and then I go after freshen up. Then I go downstairs, where I spend half an hour or sometimes 1 hour. That really helped me to refreshing me a lot. Sometimes I do exercise, yoga, or sometimes I just walk with my friends. And then around 10
You
o'clock,
work or you walk?
hmm,
You work with your friends or you walk with your friends?
walk.
Walk. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Then around 8 o'clock, I come back. Then I go to the washroom. I take a bath. After that, I do worship. Then I prepare breakfast, and that's how I start my day. After preparing my breakfast, I enjoy such a meal time with my family.
Okay.
And yeah, then I work on myself. Sometimes I read book or whatever I want to do, I
Hmm.
try to do.
Hmm.
And around 1 o'clock, then I take a lunch with my family. After that, as I have a baby, so I try to give him a nap. So around 2:30, I try to put him back to sleep, so that again I can get some time for myself, and whatever I want I can do on that time.
Hmm.
And in the evening, then I take him downstairs, where he play with his friend, and I also meet my friends. there, and then again around 6 o'clock I came back. Again I prepare for the dinner, and around 9 o'clock I enjoy meal with my family. Then we go to the bed. Sometimes we watch TV, and around 10:30 then we go to the bed and sleep. So that's how I
Super.
spend my day.
Very nice. Very good explanation. Very nice. Two things I want to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You said I take a lunch with my family. Okay. So we don't
Mm-hmm.
use oh when you're saying lunch. Okay. You will just say I take lunch with my family, not a lunch. Okay.
Okay.
Because lunch cannot be counted. Or means one.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? So you don't have one lunch, no, with your family. You just have lunch, right? And you said evening I take my son down where he play with his friends. Where he plays with his friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh? It will be plays, not play. Okay.
Yeah.
How old is your son?
He's 4 years old.
Oh, he's just very young.
Yeah.
He's at an age where where children do a lot of cute things, no?
Exactly.
They are
Mm-hmm.
so cute. They'll just say something
Mm-hmm.
or they'll just do something.
Yeah, he keeps asking me, what is this? How to use
Yeah.
it? Why are you doing this? He is a full of question, we can
Right,
say.
right. Children are like that at this age. I can totally understand. Okay. This is
Mhm.
like the golden period, you
Exactly.
know?
Sometimes we feel like, how can he speak like this? How he get it? All the things.
Yeah. Yeah. How can he, observe or how can such a question come to his mind? We wonder, right?
Hmm.
Right. Okay. What are your plans for the future, Priyanka? What are you planning to do?
Hmm. I have a plan to start my career in HR field. Even though I haven't started any like any courses and all, but I have a plan to take any course so that I can start my career even after a long gap.
Okay. All right. That's wonderful. When are you planning to start? Like, what's the time frame that you have given yourself?
I think I should start right now. Even before talking to you, I was just searching which course should I take. I have seen
Okay.
a lot. Yeah, I have seen like I just asked to ChatGPT which kind of courses should I take, like chat recruitment. There are a lot of things, in the HR field.
Right.
So I was looking like this.
Wonderful. Very nice. All the best. I wish you all the luck for your future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm going to do one small activity. Okay.
Sure.
Where I'm going to give you a topic, Priyanka. Okay. And you have to speak on that topic. Like you have to give a speech on that topic. So I have to imagine that you are on stage. Okay. Lots of
Mm-hmm.
people are sitting and watching and listening to your speech. You have to speak in that manner. Okay. So I have two topics for you. You can select any one and you can speak on that. Okay. The first topic is women empowerment. Okay. And the second topic is impact of social media in our lives. So which topic would you choose to speak on?
I think I'm not ready for both, but
Hmm.
I will try to speak on women empowerment.
Okay. All right. You can take a minute, Priyanka, to think about some points. Okay. You can write down a few bullet points also if you want. Okay. I'll give you some time to think. And once you're ready, then you can tell me and then we can start.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Do you want time or do you want to just directly start?
I want to start.
You want to start directly? You don't want time to think?
No, no.
Okay. Fantastic. Good. So you can start whenever you feel ready. You can start.
Okay. So first of all, we should understand what is exactly mean of women empowerment.
What is
Women,
exactly the meaning of women empowerment?
what is exactly the meaning of women empowerment? According to me, women empowerment means all women should have a right to do whatever they want without any limitation, without any condition. Because in this man era world, sometimes there are a lot of boundary for a woman. Sometimes, like if their husband doesn't want, so she can't do this kind of work. So I think every woman has the right to do whatever they want in their life. So I think all women are free in this world, and I think both have same right. If you talk about gender, like if even we can see in any field, in terms of education or anywhere, if any parents grow their kid, whether they are growing their boy or girl, they don't do what they don't discriminate between their boys and girls. They raise their child as the same way. But sometimes after marriage, and there are a lot of women who are facing a challenge, they can't start their career, they can't go out, because sometimes like their family don't want they do something, and sometimes like their husband don't want that they do something, and there are a lot of limitation that especially women have to face even after marriage. Not everyone has the same story, everyone has their different story, but in my point of view, first of all, all should be educated. We all should focus on our education, and whenever we get a chance, try to learn as much as you can. I think age is just a number. Just try to raise yourself. Just try to upgrade yourself. Suppose in your childhood you are a top student, but in the future you just given your time to your mother. As a mother, sometimes we forget ourselves, we just give your time to our family, just nourish our baby, our family, or sometimes we forget ourselves. But at the limit of the time, sometimes when you talk to your baby, or whenever you suppose you want to educate them, so that time you feel down, because that time in terms of education you are not on that level. And you might even your son might say, no no mama, you don't know how to do this, so you don't know this kind of child, so on. So we women are facing a lot of challenge in our life. I i would love to say that we all should upgrade ourselves. It doesn't matter where we are, what's our age, what we are doing, what our family wants. Just leave everything, just go ahead, educate yourself. Whenever you get a chance, try to do. If you are saying that I don't have time, I have a lot of responsibility, like my husband doesn't want, so just leave everything. No one come and tell you no, you should go and do yourself. No one push yourself. Even though if someone is pushing you but you don't want to do, you can't do anything. So sometimes I think self motivation is very important. If you want to do something, only on that point you can do. So as last but not least, I would love to say that just upgrade yourself and raise yourself. Try to motivate yourself every day. So that's
Wow.
it.
Fantastic, fantastic, amazing. Very good speech, very good start, and very good end to the speech, Priyanka ma'am. Very nice. A few corrections I want to give you. Okay, you said when parents are growing their kids. Okay, so parents do not grow their kids; they bring up their kids. Okay, growing is a different thing. We grow trees. Children are different. So we bring up. So you can say when parents are bringing up their kids, they need to do this or whatever you can, right? We all should be educated, not educate. You said we all should be educated. Hmm? We all should be educated.
Okay.
Okay? Or you can say we all should educate ourselves, like you said in the next sentence.
Mm-hmm.
The latest sentence what you said, in that you said we all should educate ourselves. So that's the right formation. But when you're saying it just by itself, we all should be educated, no? We all should be educated. Hmm?
Okay.
The last part, there was a little bit of confusion in the way you said it. Like, say, for example, you said, no one come and tell yourself, go and do this. No one push yourself.
Yeah.
So the framing of this sentence was a little
Mm-hmm.
inappropriate.
It's like a
Okay.
mashup. Mm-hmm.
So what you can say is that no one is going to come and tell you. No one is going to come and tell you to work on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. No one is going to push yourself. You need to push yourself on your own. This is what
Mm-hmm.
you wanted to say. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the right way of saying it. Apart from that, I think it was a wonderful speech. You spoke very well, covered a lot of very good points. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Uh, Now, what I want you to do, Priyanka ma'am, is I will do another activity with you. I want you to speak about your. I mean, you need to tell me how would your dream life look like. Okay. Suppose you achieved everything. You are speaking very good English. You are
Great.
doing very well in your career. Huh? Um, are you able to listen to me?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. You are doing very good in your career. You are speaking very good English. Okay. Your family is doing very well. So, how would your dream life look like, or what is the dream life that you want to have? You need to speak about that. So, tell me about that. What would be a perfect life for you?
Okay. I think we should be happy in every situation, and still I'm happy. It's okay. But as you are asking me about my dream life, so yeah, definitely I would. I always want to start my career,
Hmm.
and I have seen myself as a working woman. So I might be working, and so then I feel that time I will be more happy.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything is going so well.
Okay.
I'm happy with all of this. Yeah,
Okay. All right. So, just draw a picture in your mind, no? That you said you see yourself as a working woman. Suppose you start working, how will your life look like? What will be the things in your life that you will be doing?
yeah. So okay. So if
Did you understand the question? What I'm trying to ask?
okay,
You got it, no? Huh.
okay. So as you know, everywhere some pros and cons. So so right now I'm not working, so I have enough time to spend time with my family, my baby. Sometimes I get time for myself. I can take a nap in the afternoon. But if I will be a working woman, so that time it's life is a full of busy. Just wake up early morning, start our day.
Life is a full of busy is wrong, Priyanka. Life will be very busy.
Okay, so that time life will be obviously very busy. So that time I have to wake up early morning, then prepare. What?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, then I have to wake up early morning, just prepare a breakfast, get ready my kid, and then drop him at the school. Then I'll have to attend my office and all. And then in the evening I come back again, and again I have to start my kitchen work. And also that time I don't get enough time, especially for my kid who is growing right now, and in this time he needs his mother. So
Correct.
that time I might not get that time like I get this time. And apart from that, yeah, that time I have other level of self confidence.
That time I will be having. You're talking about the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that
Okay.
time I have means you're speaking about present. That time I will be having.
Mm-hmm. So that time I will be having a different kind of confidence, and I will also get payment every month and whatever. So I think that is a that is a other that is a other level of confidence and other level of things.
Okay. It's another level of things. Okay. All
Mhm.
right.
But
Um,
at that but in the like a girl who are mostly in a study time or like during a college time, we don't understand this thing, right? We understand when we become mother, so then we realize no, our career is more important. But
mhm.
I think that time I have seen my nieces, they watch movie and spend time on like a Insta and all. I want to explain them all these things, but now this time they don't understand that thing. When once
Mm.
you get married, you will be busy with your family. Then people understand the reality of life.
Fantastic. Very nice. With that, we come towards the end of the session. We are reaching towards the end of the session.
Mhm.
Okay. There's one more question that I will ask you, and then I'll get into the feedback. Okay. All right. So my last question to you, Priyanka, would be, um, right now, what is the biggest challenge that you are facing in your life? Your biggest
Okay,
hindrance, or the biggest challenge?
it's yeah, it's not like a challenge, but as I told you earlier, I always wanted to be working.
Hmm.
Right now I'm in Hyderabad here. Everyone is working. So sometimes when I meet someone or whenever I talk to someone, so it's everyone has their own choice. And I also start want to start my career. And my biggest challenge is that I feel like sometimes related to English and all, as I have a baby too, so sometimes I have a lot of decision before going outside and all. So yeah, that is I think kind of challenge for me. Like how should I start my career?
Okay, time management. Do you think time management
Yeah,
is the biggest
can say
challenge?
yeah, time management. Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine. So we come towards the end of the session. Priyanka, I'd like to give you your feedback. Okay.
Yeah.
What I noticed is you are doing some things absolutely brilliantly. Okay. Like the way you started the session, uh, the greeting, the introduction that you gave, right? Even the speech, the way you started your speech, then you spoke about women empowerment, you added some points, and the way you ended the speech, right? So some things you are doing absolutely wonderfully. There are a few instances where sometimes you make an odd mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare. Okay, like for example, when you are saying that no one come and tell you, no one will come and push yourself, no one will come and tell you go and do this, right? So the formation of the sentence was a little off at that place. What you said was no one come and tell yourself go and do this, no one come and push yourself. Now the right formation is no one is going to come and tell you to go and do this yourself. No one is going to come and push you to do certain things. This is the right function, right? When parents are growing their kids, when parents are bringing up their kids, right? We all should educate. We all should be educated. Huh? Take a lunch. So there are these minor mistakes which you make, but it's a rare mistake. It's not something which you are doing frequently. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, your sentence structuring, your grammar, your pronunciation, the speed at which you're speaking, clarity of your voice, all these things are brilliant. There are only few instances where an odd mistake happens. So we have to try to work on not making those mistakes. Like some places there was a mistake in the tense also.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like yeah, today I realized whenever I talk about my future, so that time I was making a mistake, right?
Ha, yes. You were saying instead of saying I will be doing it, you said I have. I'm doing it.
Actually,
Present tense.
I usually talk about either past or the present. So
Ha.
rarely we talk about future. And
Right. So you need to practice. You need to practice speaking about future. So you can maybe just discuss things which are to be done in the future. You can maybe talk about tomorrow's day, the weekend is starting. You know? I mean
mm-hmm.
with yourself I'm saying, okay? Basically to sum up your feedback, I would say Priyanka, you're on the right track. You're doing the right things. What I
Mm-hmm.
want from you is consistency in your speaking.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be consistent. Don't miss your sessions or don't take gaps, too much gaps between your sessions.
Yeah, yeah.
Second thing is I want you to increase your awareness a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When you're speaking, just because you need to complete the sentence, don't say whatever is coming to your mind. Be aware of okay, am I saying the right words? Am I saying the sentence in the right way? If you have a doubt, ask the tutor. You
Yeah.
can say, मुझे ये बोलना है. I cannot frame the sentence. Please help me out to frame it, and then say the sentence. Okay. But overall, I think you're doing a very good job. You're speaking well. You're giving elaborate answers also. I want you to maintain the consistency, and I want you to try to eliminate the mistakes which you're making. So watch the recording of this session. Watch the places where I have given you the corrections. Try not to make those mistakes again. So when you're giving your daily routine, I don't want you to say I take a lunch with my family.
Mm-hmm.
I take lunch with my family. Okay. I take him out where he play with his friends. So it's where he plays with his friends.
Mm-hmm.
These mistakes I don't want you to repeat. So practice that. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. I think with consistent practice, I think you will achieve speaking. You're already speaking quite well. It's just that the few minor mistakes need to be eradicated. That will come with practice. Huh? There's nothing major that you need to work on or you need to work upon. Other than that, it's a good. You're doing well. Hmm?
Okay.
Any
So now
questions? Any doubts you have for me?
can I apply for the HR job? I don't have any problem in English. So
Huh.
do you think?
You can apply for an HR job. Okay. I would suggest you to take a little bit of more time with your English.
Okay, okay, so
You're doing well. Okay. I want you to do very well rather than just be at the average mark.
well,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
If you speak for a little bit more time, see you have time with you right now. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
you can work on your English. You can maybe do certain activities. Once you start working, then you will not get time to work on your English,
Yeah, yeah.
because as you mentioned, you will be caught up with a lot of things. There will be work, there will be family commitments.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I would suggest you to work on your English a little bit more. Okay, reach the mark where those minor mistakes are also not happening. Like today, when you were speaking, you made mistakes in the future tense. You mentioned there were
Mm-hmm.
few grammatical mistakes. Suppose you're dealing with a client on HR. You're calling a client, and he asks you something related to the future. You use the wrong tense. You say something wrong. That might create a confusion in the candidate's mind. So I don't want you to go through that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So be a little bit more thorough with your English, and then we
Mm-hmm.
can job you can anyways you are going to apply. That's the end goal. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
So give some more time, spend some more time with English, work on the mistakes. Once you feel completely confident, then you can start applying. Okay.
Okay.
Having said that, I want to say that you are on the right track. You're doing the right things. Okay.
Okay.
There are a lot of things which you're doing exceptionally well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But I want you to eliminate the mistakes also before
Yes.
we get into that. Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank you
right,
so much.
Priyanka. Take care. Have a good day. It was very nice speaking with you, and I'll see you.